All right, hi Mikey. I got nosy and I looked at your guys' trackers, and you're like, you guys are like 1 in 12 or something on fucking Icebox, which is no bueno. So I'm here to help. Let me see. Hamp is fucking 2 and 9 on Icebox, which is not good. What are you? I think you're like 1 in something on Icebox. Ah, this act. Yeah, 1 in 11. That's not good. This is a tough win rate. So I'm gonna teach you how to play Viper on Icebox, cause playing Viper will just win you games in your elo. It's super free. So the whole goal of Icebox on defense, I'm gonna start with defense. Your goal is Viper, and the goal of the defenders is pretty much to stop the bomb from getting down. So think of it like this: A main is separated into 2 different spots. Let me choose a different color for this one. So A main is separated into 2 different ideas, right? Your duelists pretty much play to challenge this space as much as possible. Like, Hamp and Sawyer's job is just to pressure this and get a pick. That's their goal. That's their job. That's like the main way of playing Icebox. You get some sort of picks here. You make them use utility to clear any defender that's playing in this space. So that's like all of this, like pipes, belt, like your duelists will come up here, they'll fight, whatever, they'll do whatever, and make it annoying for them, right? That's a big part of A defense. And a big part of B defense is just making this as hard as possible to get bombed down. There's like a bunch of different things you can do to make it so that this is awful. Every single like person that I know that plants the bomb hates planting the bomb on Icebox, because you should be dying. You know, it's really fucking tough. So your goal as Viper on defense is just to throw the wall on A. I'll show you how to throw it. Your goal is just to throw this wall on A so your guys can go and fight and do what they got to do and then reposition. And then you just play B. That's all I'm going to tell you to do to play Viper. You just throw your wall on A, you play B, you let your team know if they're B. I might be getting ahead of myself. So let's start with A. So I'm looking at Xander playing Viper. We're going to see the wall that he throws. He lines up there, aims up. Okay. So what you're going to do every single round without fail on pre-round, you're going to come up here. You're going to click E. You're going to look at this white line, right? Because that's what he does, right? Look at that white line. And then aim up in that direction. Cool. So every single round on defense, I want you to come here, go like this, and then aim in this general direction and throw your wall. Right? Let's see what it covers.
Breathe deep. Toxins going up.
Is this the good one? This is good enough.
Down.
So yeah, you sit in this side, you go there, you throw your fucking wall. I'm pretty sure that's what he does. Yes. And the big part of throwing this wall is to make sure you aim upwards as well. So you go here, you go to this line, you aim at this corner in general, throw it upwards. And then let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, this is the good one.
Toxins going up.
Just so that it gets that space as well, because that's really good. And then it covers that whole line. Do this at the beginning of every single round. Again, go to this white line, aim in this general direction, and then throw it. This is your job on A. You don't have to be the guy to monitor when you put the wall up and down. The way Viper's ability works is that you have like a bunch of gas here, and I have like cheats on, so like unlimited abilities, we can turn that off, right? You have a gas bar, right? And your gas goes down as long as you have this. Your team will tell you when to put wall up and when to put wall down, and then you tell them when the gas is low. Hey, wall's dropping, wall goes down, right? That's your job. All right. It's not just you also playing Viper. Every single Viper in any elo The team who is on A is responsible for telling the Viper when to put the wall up and when not to. And since you're throwing it in pre-round, all you have to do is click E. You don't have to get into smokes menu and throw it and line up anything. You do it at the beginning of every round, bang, bang, done, right? Your team on A is going to tell you when to throw the wall up. And anything that happens on that site is not your fault. It is never your fault. As long as you tell them that wall is up, or as long as they tell you to put wall up and when not to, that's it. I mean, if they get bombed down and you're here, right, and you're retaking or whatever, you can put wall up, and it makes it so much easier because when you scale and clear all of this shit, they can't kill you like anywhere else, right? Like you allow your team to take so much more of this space. It's really good. So that's what makes Viper really strong on this map. It's this A wall for defense. On attack, or so that's what you do with pre-round, right? You pre-round, you put that wall up, and then you run B. So you're gonna run B, and there are two ways to play defense as Viper here. I'm gonna tell you two different ways to do this, all right? You get your orb, this is your Q, and just throw it anywhere here. Like, think like if you're on attack, you want to plant the bomb here. Every single attacker is gonna constantly plant the bomb here. So your goal and your job is literally just to do this and then do whatever you want. Like, you can play here if you want to. If you want to get some more info, you could play up here and just like jiggle. You don't take this fight. You don't stick your ground here, right? You just like, oh shit, they're there, and then you run. That's your goal. Maybe not run this way, you know, be a little bit like more careful with it. You put your orb up and then you run, cross into your orb, play, put the orb down, whatever, right? Your whole goal is just, you just have to put this down. This is it. This is all I want from you. Just put the fucking orb here, put the wall air, and that's it. That's it. And then, you know, there are a bunch of different things you can do as well. I mean, like, you can play up some rounds if you want to, whatever. Like, play how you see fit. Your goal, put that orb down and don't die to any of these guys. Just let your team know that they're there. Oh shit, they're Sova droning, I'm out. Right? That's your goal. Oh shit, I hear footsteps, I'm playing here. Oh, I hear footsteps, I'm out. Right? This is what you do. And then they're gonna hit site, they're gonna take yellow, and as soon as you like hear them walking up this way, like as soon as you hear them, you know, stomping down, doing whatever, you put orb up, and then you throw molly. And just like that, you've done so much for your team. You've done so much. You might kill that guy just because of the decay and your mollies are really fucking good, right? You do that, you spam a little bit. You're doing so much for your team just by doing this one thing. Bang, bang. That's it. And you don't have to be specific about it either. Fuck, if you're here in the corner, alright, bang. You know, it's super non-specific. It's super duper easy. Just do this and spam. Just make it hard for them. Shit, you might even be up here. You know, there's a lot of times where Viper will just play here. And this is actually a really good position to get to, too. You go like this. You go like this. Fuck, I fucked it up. Whatever. You spam. They die. Like, it's really good. So for defense, throw the wall. Throw your orb here. And then do whatever. Like, just let your team know if they're here. If you're feeling especially confident, I'm super down for you to go up and, like, take this fight every now and then. That's fine. Baseline strategy for defense. Oh, hey, they're coming A.
Toxins going up.
All right, you're walling up A, and then you're looking for the guy who's mid. That's your job. They're dealing with everything going on here. They're hitting A site. I'm just looking for this guy who's mid. You should have a KJ or someone else be playing mid so you would know if they're kitchen or whatever. Shit. All right. They're on A site. Let's go. I'm fighting, right? I'm going to repeat that again. Hey, they're going to hit A. Your duelists take a fight. Hey, Mikey, wall up. Wall up. You click E. And then you just look for mid fights. You look for mid. And then you run. That's the goal. That's the goal of Viper on defense. For if they're hitting A. If they're hitting B, you're playing yellow or something. You're playing here. Oh, I hear them. Or I'm going like this. Oh, I hear them. I'm out. Gun out. Make sure I don't die at crossing. Okay, I hear them coming up. Oh, they're planting. Bang. You win the round. You've done so much for your team. Now they have to wait for their smokes to come back. Now they have to wait for their Viper wall to come back. They're all just sitting here out in the open. Your team's already here helping you out. That's it for defense for you. That's you do that, I promise you'll feel a lot better because you don't have to like run across the map and have close smokes out and do some fuck shit. That's it. That's your job, and it's super, super good.
30 seconds left.
This is what I
That's what it is for defense.
30 seconds left. Thrifty.
I'm gonna show you attack now. Attack. Your team will probably get mad at you if you don't throw walls for them. But in higher elo, generally a Viper will just throw this wall every single round and just hit A with no smokes. But for your purposes, that might not happen. Your whole goal, you don't really have to play with your team ever if you don't want to. I mean, if you want to go with them and you want to hit the site with the boys, I mean, go for it. No one's going to stop you. But Viper's role is just to play around mid. That should be your goal. Okay, making sure that you can see everything. Viper's role is just to play around mid and just to be annoying. Okay, let's look and see how Xander throws his wall on B. All right, first round. The beginning of the round, he goes B. Okay, he looks at that corner. He crouches and looks at that white. Got it. So at the beginning of every round, I want you to go here and look at this corner, right? I'm pretty sure it's the right one. The black bar under the box, all right? You go black bar under the white box, or under this box. You go here, you crouch, and then he looks at something. What does he look at? He looks at that white divot, okay. So you go to this corner, and he looks at that divot here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, that's super wrong. Oh, that's super wrong. Was there a closer divot?
30 seconds left.
Sorry, I'm fucking this up.
If any of you die, I lose a bet with Brimstone.
He goes
So
to
don't
this
mess with
corner,
that, please.
and he throws... What is he lining up here? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Is that it? Is that really the wall he throws? No way. That corner. I don't like that wall. What the fuck? Maybe that's what my friend was saying. Okay. You go like that. Well, he does it, so it must be decent. So you go like this. You throw this wall. Drop the wall. See what it does. Let's see what this wall covers. Oh yeah, no, this is the wall. This is good. So this wall is super good, right? You don't really need to pop it off rip. I mean, you can for a second and then put it back down. Wait until your gas comes back, and then when your team is ready to plant, you can pop it back up. But that might be too hard to coordinate off rip. So I already told Hamp how to take all this space. So your duelist will take all this space. They'll call for the wall. You wall up, and then your team is able to go. Look at how much shit this covers, dude. It allows them to get into plant, right? They can plant the bomb and then play post plant. And then you guys have a wall for B. It's really, really good B wall. So just to circle back, at the beginning of the round, I want you to go here and throw that wall. Hop in a custom. It'll take you like a second to learn how to do it. You go here, you crouch, and then you aim at that corner. You go black bar underneath here, aim at that corner, throw it. You do that, right? And then you throw this orb as well. He throws a mid orb. Okay, he lines up with the arrow. And then that corner. Got it. So, beginning of the round, if you guys are going B, you throw that wall. You hop in here. You put your crosshair at this corner and make sure you're standing on top of it. And then, does he crouch through it? Just throw it. He lines up there,
Bang belt there.
and he just throws it. Cool. So, again, you send here. You get to the top of the yellow arrow, and then you throw this. And then you can put this up. And this is a really, really, really good smoke. So let me explain your role in defense. We're going to say your team is hitting B, all right? You throw this wall for your team, and they get bombed down. Your goal, you don't even have to do shit, man. Like, all you have to do, like, not to, like, downplay your role or say, oh, Mikey, you're new, this is what I want you to do so you don't, like, fuck your team. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying this is how Viper plays the map. This is how every good Viper plays the map. You literally, you throw your orb, you throw orb up just to threaten across, and then you just sit here. You sit here for a minute, and you wait for your team to do their thing, all right? That's the first level of this, is you sit here and you wait mid. If there's someone that walks down tube, you kill them. If you hear people running up A, you kill them, all right? That's one thing you can do. This is all while your team is still trying to get the bomb down. Keep in mind, bomb is not planted yet. So while your team is fighting to get the bomb planted, you can just sit here for a bit, all right? That's goal number one. Goal number two is bomb starts getting down, and let's say bomb is down. So I'm gonna get the bomb real quick.
I have the spike.
And your team plants B. There are two different ideas, and I was asking my friend to see how she would explain this to someone. So let's say bomb is down, bomb is planted, you did your job, and by just putting the wall up and threatening some sort of mid space. There are two different ideas of how you can play this now. All right? Let me see how she explained it. So this might be like a hard concept to explain, but I'm gonna do my best, and you can just try your best too, and it'll be okay. There's two different ideas in Valorant. It's either the reflank or catching people rotating. So we're gonna start with catching people rotating. Let's say you're a random person on fucking A site, and they just planted bomb on B, right? Your team gets a comm. Oh, your team's calming. Oh, hey, they're planting B, or you hear bomb gets down. A lot of people will just go like this, all right? They will just run and not care and just try to get here as quick as possible. Your job as Viper on this map is to sit here, right? Make sure they don't push into your team's space. Hey, you're planting, get bomb down, and then you're just waiting for that guy to run. You can catch a timing on him anywhere, you know, any one of these common rotating spots by just knife out running. Your job is to kill the guy who's not caring about you mid. Viper is like super duper impactful on this map just because the other team has to constantly be aware of you being here or not, right? Like, let's just say they do this one time, bang, you kill them, shit. The next time it happens, they're gonna have to go through mid, and then they're gonna have to walk up here, and then they're gonna have to clear this, they're gonna have to clear this, and they're gonna have to slow walk and make sure that you aren't there. And then, you know, then they walk on site. You just wasted 5 extra seconds just for shooting around one time, right? And that's a lot. That means a lot, right? So let's just say they do this time, right? And they're running out, they clear you just a little bit, they don't really care that much, and then they leave, all right? And then now they're sitting here and they're fighting, trying to get on site. Then what you do after bomb is planted, you just walk up here, take your time, and then you kill them, and then run away. Does that make sense? Like, the very first step, you were here, you killed them when they didn't care, when they knife out, ran here, right? Now they cleared you a little bit, but they didn't clear that deep, so they still don't know where you are. And then they're fighting your guys, so then you just walk down. And then bam, you kill them. All right? That's kind of the difference between catching the rotator and reflanking. So catching the rotator is when they're knife out running, and reflanking is when they're fighting. Pretty much every single time your team plants on B, you should just be somewhere here. You should be either be killing the guy knife out running, you could go like this, maybe one round, you can walk up into kitchen and fucking knife out. Viper, there's a lot of games where you feel like you won't be able to make that much impact as a controller, but Viper on this map can have so much impact. Because what? The whole entire time your team is fighting, you're just throwing wall up and down, you're being annoying, you're making it hard for them to do anything, and you're here and you're gonna kill all these guys who are trying to defuse the bomb, right? They won't even care about you. So that's pretty much your role on defense, right? Does that make sense? If it doesn't, let me know. Another thing to note is you can't have wall and orb up at the same time. So at the beginning of the round, you might throw that wall, you might orb up. The whole point of just tapping this is because if you wanted to, you can cross into tube and they can't tell. And now you can just sit here and do whatever you want, right? That's another way to play this mid flank. Put this up, cross into tube. They won't know about that. If they have a KJ and they have like a KJ turret on boiler, you could, you could get this, walk up into it, break turret, and then run away, and then still have wall for your team for when they actually hit the site. And then they're like, hey, wall up, and then you wall up. And then it's really good, right? You just effectively put smokes on 2 different parts of the map, and that's super, super sick. Yeah, that's another thing I should explain in the mid lurk. I guess that makes sense. I told you about the smoke. I told you how you can go there. I told you how you can threaten that if you want to. If you wanted to as well, you could take this early timing and go here and kill them as your team is fighting them. You kill them here and then run up kitchen and, oh shit, now they have to worry about you being here, and then you can kill them here. Like, you have a bunch of freedom to just dick around mid. You should just dick around and be a menace in mid. That's your goal. So I told you about that lineup already. Look at the video as much as you need to. You get orb out, you go there, and then you toss it at that corner.
Poison's off.
For Viper wall on this side, you go here, crouch, bang. So that's cool. That's for a B hit.
30 seconds left.
In
Thrifty.
higher elo lobbies, you might not ever, it doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna show you. You can do whatever you want for this wall. For A, just throw this orb mid, go like this, throw your orb mid, barrier drops, your team asks for a wall or something, just throw some random shit, just make sure it covers like that. There's no lineup, just look at your map and just do it. This is whatever. It's good. It's good, it'll suffice, and you won't get yelled at for it. It helps your team get onto site, kind of. They still have to worry about heaven, but that's not your problem. Pretty good. So you throw, if your team wants to attack A, throw that wall, and then do the exact same thing mid. Like first pop the orb, threaten your cross if you're gonna be there or not. Your team is dicking around fighting this, and then they're like, hey, we're gonna go hit the site. You put wall up, and then you're looking for the guy who knife out runs from B. Because that's gonna happen. They're gonna play B, and then they're gonna be like, fuck. And then they run over, and then you kill them, right? Same sort of idea. Eventually, it's gonna put so many people towards mid and give your team all the time in the world to get to the site. That's your goal. So yeah, you throw that wall A, do what you need to do, and then just dick around mid. You don't always have to just wait for the guy. I mean, you can switch it up, right? Make sure you do this at the beginning of the round, because it threatens the other team doesn't know if you cross or not. So then they have to be like, hey, there could be someone in tube. And that keeps like one person generally around here. So just keep in mind like how you're doing it and how the other team thinks of it. And you can switch up the timings on them too. So it's like, shit, you throw that, you might cross one round, another round. If they're getting real antsy, I might just take this timing off rip if they aren't respecting you. And bang, you're already here, right? If they aren't putting anyone here, just go do this shit, Fuck it. Then kill anyone rotating and spawn. Kill the guys on site. Like, you have so much room to do what you want. Just experiment and play around mid. You'll see what works. You'll see what doesn't work. It's a lot more straightforward than playing Clove or Omen. Omen's dog shit on this map. Clove's also pretty dog shit on this map. Like, I would think Harbor is better than both of them, and he's like the worst character in the game. So, yeah, I mean, it's not super difficult. You'll understand as you do it. Just learn to be a menace in mid on attack. That's your goal. And you're gonna see what works for you. You're gonna see what doesn't work for you. Watch some VODs if you want to. But I think just try this. Just try it out. See what goes on. I showed you, so just to recap, your team is going A, just throw a wall that covers that. Always throw your orb mid at the beginning of the round, and then your B orb or your B wall, go here, throw it there, bang, you're good. Also, sometimes if they see a Viper wall, they all just might rotate B. So you could, throw this wall B and have your team walk up A. Or so your fucking Mikey, or I mean Hamp, might tell you to do something like that. And that's fine. And you're still just gonna dick around mid. That's your goal. Yeah, I mean, that's attack. Attack goal is just to be a dick and just run around mid and make sure they have to care about you. And then your team handles the sites. And if your team can't get on the site and they just keep losing, that's not on you. Whatever. Don't get mad at yourself about it. Don't think like, fuck, I'm playing a new character. God, I could have helped them. You couldn't have. Nothing you can do as a smokes player will help get here. This is initiator duelist zone only. So this is not your fault. If your team can't get on the site, fuck, I might take that timing early. I might run through this shit and play my time. I might get active. You can do what you want. You'll see the vibes. So that's defense, or that's attack. Defense every single round. Run here, throw your wall, aim up, run over to B, however you want. Throw your orb on the floor, and then throw Molly if they come here. And be annoying in mid. They aren't B. All right, shit, I'm gonna kill the enemy Viper because I know what they want to do, right? I know their Viper wants to be an annoying fuck. So I'm gonna play to kill their Viper because I know he might be playing there. Oh shit, they're hitting A? Well, where do I play when I play Viper on attack? I play here. So I'm gonna go kill this guy. Bang. Stuff like that. Or it's like, oh hey, Viper might cross into tube, right? The enemy Viper might cross into tube. So your goal is just to be like, okay, shit, they're hitting A. I'm gonna let my team deal with that. I'm gonna kill this guy in mid. So that's defense. If they're hitting A. Defense on B, throw your fucking orb and molly. Molly that, bang, you're chilling. Every single round on B attack, you should just play to be somewhere mid and then be annoying on this flank and do what you gotta do, right? You get a couple, you don't have to die here, right? You can get a couple, you can run back if you want to. You can just stay here and just like dick around for a bit. Make sure your wall's still up. Same thing on A. Just dick around in mid. Make it annoying for the other team. That's it. Let me know if you have questions. There's more to it, but I think this is good enough. I think if you do this playbook could just get you to like plat or diamond. Like this is good enough for that, right? Let me know